This is Farm 14, one of the most legendary tracks in MX Bikes history. My goal is to beat the 250 world record within 24 hours. On the MXB leaderboards, the current record is held by Bobin RT Visuals with a time of 124.364. Now, before anyone says, hey, I see a faster time on YouTube, I don't give a shit. If it isn't recorded, then it doesn't count. Plain and simple. Now that's out of the way, we need to start with the bike that will lead us to the promised land. We only have 2 candidates for this position. If you've been following along with this channel, you know the Kawasaki is my true love. But every true love has gotta have some side bit. Our choices are gonna be the KTM or the TM. Each have their pros and cons. The TM is the fastest. So fast that it was banned from the professional MX Bikes racing scene. The KTM may not be as fast, but the handling is far superior. After serious debating, I chose the TM because speed matters when it comes to these records. The bike is picked, now let's break down the world record time. The track is split up into 3 sectors. Sector 1, with Bobin's time being a 29.677, Sector 2 with a time of 27.933, and Sector 3 with a time of 26.754, resulting in a time of a 124.364. I'll be focusing on mastering each sector to get this record. With only 24 hours, I need to be as efficient as possible. We have our bike, track broken down, and a ton of caffeine. Let's start the challenge. Our first goal is to put down a clean lap. It's important to set our base time to see where we are losing time. Okay, so our goal is just gonna be, I'm gonna run a nice cruiser lap. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna be overly pushing, but I'm still gonna ride a pretty decent lap. I just wanna get comfortable and just see where I'm at. This is probably like, I don't know, maybe 80%, 85%. Nothing crazy, but I do need to get used to this TM, because this TM, as much as she is quick, she is damn thick. And she's kind of beefy to be thrown around for the next 24 hours. It's a lot of beef to be thrown around, you know what I mean? Okay, that section right there is gonna give me some issues. I already know that. That is Tuck the Front City. Come through here. I have 0 E-road, of course, because I gotta have the smoothest track. You know, this is a pretty decent lap. I definitely can go a little faster, but that's okay. I just need to get something where I can build off of. Because if I go too quick and I start not building, then we're gonna crash the fuck out. Okay, go round around here. This could be really important to stay low on these tabletops. Hug this inside. And make our way around to the finish line, and there we go. That's a nice, decent lap. After completing a decent lap, our time is a 128.698. Reality hits hard as I am much further than I anticipated. We are 4.2 seconds behind the leader. That's when I put my head down and went to work. Lap after lap, we start improving. Our lines become sharper, jumps scrubbed harder, and using as much of the track for smooth lines. After 4 hours, we are less than 1 second off the record. Each sector was still slower, with Sector 2 being my worst by far. We are in a good headspace with steady progress, but that would change very quickly. The next 3 hours, we are on the limit and our time is not dropping. Let's say things got a little heated around the 7-hour mark. Bro, are you kidding me? Well, now my controller stopped working and we need to get another one. After a quick trip to Walmart, we called it a night. Needed to reset and get back on the grind.
Ugh.
We are refreshed and ready for some laps. We officially have 7 hours left in the challenge. Time is against us. As soon as I got on the track, I felt really good on the bike. Only 45 laps into our day, we throw this heater. finally see light at the end of the tunnel. It may not be the world record, but I'm 0.5 seconds away. I also turned 29.3 in Sector 1, beating the leader's time. This is the much needed spark. Now I need to lock into Sector 2 and 3. And let me tell you, I have never ridden faster in my whole life in MX bikes.
Like Scoob, we are about to get nasty.
Our sector times keep dropping and dropping. Our ideal time is below the world record. This is great, but there's one thing against me: time. With all of these laps, we only have an hour and 45 minutes left. I'm not sure if we can come through with a complete lap. I've spent more than 400 plus laps on this track and it's wearing me down. Just when I feel the record slipping through my hands, lap 438 happens. Sector 1 is at 29.218. We are up 0.472 on the record. Now we need to lock into Sector 2. We threw a 28.3 in Sector 2. We lost 0.367 on the lap time, and we are only up by literally a tenth of a second. Sector 3 is important to beat it so we can claim the world record. A 124.625. How close can we get? For the rest of the time, that would be my fastest time in the 24 hours. We failed. What is really disappointing is that my ideal lap was a 123.9. This means that my best time from each sector would be under the 124 mark. I just could not put a full lap together. We are going to have to run it back in the future, but congrats to Bobin on a ridiculous lap. I appreciate you all watching, and let me know in the comments what your fastest time in Farm 14 is. Until next time, stay saucy, my nugs.